Hey, what's going on my sexy subs, and welcome to a brand new video about trolling Xbox Live hackers versus bullying people in real life. So I've been wanting to do this topic pretty much since the weekend now, because on the weekend I released my three-parter of the Master Hacker banner getting trolled, which is basically just some kid that I ended up running into, and I was stunning him a bit in some hardcore team deathmatch. Turned around and said he was going to hack me, then he said he was going to ban me, then he started begging me to stop, then he says he's going to hack me again, and back and forth and back and forth. And it was really fun, and then at the end of it, I told him I was recording the whole thing, and then people started to feel bad for this guy. And I was like, I don't understand, you're feeling bad for a guy who goes around on Xbox threatening to hack the first person who annoys him. So I wanted to talk about that in this video, and also a couple other small things. Okay, so what separates bullying from trolling on the internet? Well, the first and biggest thing for me is bullying. You don't really give the kid you're bullying an option to leave when you're doing that. It's not like you walk up to a kid, say, hey, can I give you a wedgie? And he has the chance to reply with a yes or no. You pretty much just go and do it. That's being a bully. But on the internet, whether you're doing a prank call or you're stunning someone on Call of Duty, they always have the option to hang up or leave the game. And they should be aware of that. It's not like, oh my god, this guy will not let me hang up. Or this guy will not let me leave the game. He's forcing me to continue playing and forcing me to continue being annoyed by his nonsense. And second of all, bullies pick on kids for their insecurities and things that they might be a little bit different for. Like kids who have red hair, or kids who might have some acne or be overweight or things like that. On Call of Duty, I pretty much just do it to anybody who gets really pissed off really easily. That's pretty much it. A lot of people say, well, Chris, I see you just started stunning that guy. He didn't do anything to you. What was your problem? Why'd you do that to him? Well, the thing is, in order to get reactions, you have to find out who's going to give them. It's not like I'm some future fortune teller guy, troller master guy that can just predict who's going to start screaming at the top of their lungs and who's not going to give a flying fuck. Because there are countless times I go around on Call of Duty trying to troll kids, and I get absolutely nothing. There have been many nights I played for hours on end trying to look for somebody who's going to give me a really funny reaction, just saying they're going to hack me or do anything like that, and nothing happens. People just say, okay, you're stunning me, fine, I'll leave the game, bam, done. Or even some cases, they do it back to me, and I'm like, oh shit, the troller's getting trolled now. What now, bitch? And I'm the one that has to leave. So it really is quite simple to avoid. If you're in something like a hardcore team deathmatch and you have a teammate that's stunning you, all you have to do is either leave. Don't tell the guy to fuck off, because that's not going to do anything. You should know this. This is the rules of the internet. I shouldn't have to explain this stuff, guys. Or you can start stunning him back and pissing him off too, or just ignore it. Do any of that stuff, and the guy is most likely going to leave. At least I do. I leave after like the second friggin' try and I don't get anything. But if I do something like stun you one time or trap you in the corner for like 2 seconds, and your first response is, fuck you kid, I'm going to hack you so bad in the face and all that other shit, I am not going to stop, because that's freaking hilarious. And on a side note, I almost justify what I do because I have an audience that appreciates it, because my trolling videos are actually my most liked videos on this channel. I know my Minecraft videos are loved like crazy, but they don't get nearly as much feedback from you guys as my trolling videos do. They get like 4K plus likes on some of those videos. That's insane. I am very appreciative for all that support, and I want to repay you guys by all that support by going out and getting more epic troll clips for you guys. So that's kind of where my motivation comes from. And not to mention the fact that it's also probably the funnest thing I do, video gaming related at least. I kind of feel like if you're getting that upset to the point where you're willing to almost do something illegal, or at least say you're going to do something illegal, that's a federal crime, right? Saying you're going to hack somebody or DDoS them because you have their IP, and I can't even tell you how many times that's happened to me. I haven't actually been DDoSed or DDoSed, however you say that friggin' word, but how many people have threatened it? Hundreds and hundreds. If I were to record that shit and take it to the FBI, I'm sure I could probably get some of those kids in trouble. But nah, I'm not that big of a dick. I just like to do it for some entertainment for you guys, and myself, of course. But as I was saying, I kind of feel like if you're one of those people that gets really that pissed off after just like 10 seconds of somebody annoying you, like, how do you last in the real world? Really, how does that work out? I have no idea. That's probably the point where that person should realize, maybe I should get off the game and go play a sport or something like that. Because I've been trolled on games before. There have been times when I've been like 1 away from getting a nuke on Modern Warfare 2, and then my teammate comes in and takes my last kill, or I try to kill some guy, but he's in last stand, and then he ends up killing me. Now that's not exactly getting trolled, I would say. Some might say so, actually, but it is enough to get somebody quite mad, depending on how hard they're trying. And generally when I'm going for nukes, I'm trying pretty hard. And I do get a little upset when that tends to happen, or at least I used to. And then once I turned off my Xbox, I just kind of realized I was like, oh, okay, it's a video game, come on, really, who gives a shit? And just a fun fact, for anybody watching this video, I really hope nobody I try to troll in the future watches this video because they're going to friggin' screw me. Anybody who initially starts with, would you please stop stunning me or anything like that, I stop. Because I'm not that big of a dick. I don't know, when somebody says please, like actually uses manners, I'm like, okay, yeah, at least you're nice about it. But if they turn around and be like, would you fucking stop, you stupid I'm like, hell no, buddy. We're going at this all night. Because it's really something you don't see on the internet anymore. Actually, I'm not sure if you ever saw manners on the internet, but you can almost think of this as like what I said earlier, is like initiation to these kids, because these are people who get that upset that easily over a video game. This is something you're supposed to be playing for fun, you know, and I'm playing it for fun. Shit, that's all I'm doing, you know. And I mean, if people want to find their own ways to have fun, then that's fine by me. If another guy's way of having fun interrupts your way, then don't play with him. But the internet's gotten so brutal over the last few years, and I'm not even really against it because, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad when you can read YouTube comments that say meaner things than you could probably conjure up to say to your worst enemy in the entire world. You know, it's like, if I saw the guy that I hated the most in the entire world, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but if I saw some guy, some terrorist somewhere that blew up people and killed people for no reason, what a dick, right? I don't even know what I would say. I would just be like, hey, you're a fucking asshole, what's your problem? That's all I could think of. But these guys, they come up with these creative, friggin' terrible cuss words that I never even knew about. I'm not even that old, man. It makes me feel old. And it's just so brutal, the fact that these people saying this stuff and typing in the YouTube comments and saying it on Call of Duty and any other video game for that matter. These people are like 8 years old most of the time. That's terrible. So you should almost think of me as a superhero for taking care of these kids and putting them in their place. Because I can't even tell you how big of a transformation it is when you have some really annoying, cocky kid that's just playing Xbox, being a dick to everybody. Then all of a sudden he has somebody bigger than him, or not even, just the same size as him, or characters are the same size. You have somebody else that's actually has the balls to annoy him back. All of a sudden the kid just tones it down a notch and realizes he's not the head of the pack anymore. So if I can go around on Call of Duty and get those really annoying hackers and people like that, or at least people that threaten to hack, and just the really annoying douchebags in general, to really tone it down a notch and realize there's no need to be that annoying on a video game, otherwise you get people that annoy you back, then I'm doing a great job. I'm like a motherfucking superhero. No, but seriously, another thing you should probably take into consideration here is if it wasn't me, it'd just be the next guy. There's always going to be somebody waiting in line to do something that you would have done. And they're not just influenced by my videos, because my videos don't even get that many views. You could blame the people that have like 300k views on their trolling videos, or whatever big troller guys there are, or anything like that. But really blaming them isn't doing anything, because it's not really their fault. They're just exploiting something that everybody already knew was already there. And this game's been out since 2009. At least the game that I troll on, Modern Warfare 2. So I mean, it's nothing new to anybody, or at least it shouldn't be. And like I said, if this guy wasn't getting so upset at me, it would just happen to the next guy. So if you think about it, I'm actually saving the next guy from getting a bitch fit thrown at him. Because I've now calmed down this threatening hacker guy to a quiet little mouse. It's almost weird of me to talk about this because I don't even consider myself as a troll. When I think of a troll, I think of just like a straight up asshole that just goes around being an asshole to everybody and everything. But I'm a nice guy. I try to be as nice as I can most of the time. I just have that random odd like 2% of me that just feels like going around sometimes on Call of Duty annoying people. And you know what? You guys are the problem here, because if you didn't support this shit, I would never have done it in the first place. Oh, think about that, huh? No, but seriously, the first ever COD trolling video I uploaded to this channel, I put right in the description. Actually, I think I commentated over it too. I said, hey, if you guys don't like this, then I won't do it. But if you do like this, then I'm going to continue it. Shit. By the way, guys, speaking of Call of Duty trolling, the other day I uploaded a redneck getting trolled video. He started singing country music halfway through. It's pretty funny. But if you haven't seen that, you should definitely check it out. And I also have a new Trolls and Lulz video I actually just finished up editing subtitles to. You'd be amazed how long that takes. But that should be out within the next few days. And also, if you haven't checked out my Assassin's Creed series I'm running, it's going pretty cool, actually. It's getting pretty exciting. I know it started a little bit slow, so some people saw the first part and they were like, I don't know, this is a little bit slow for me. But fear not, it gets quite exciting and actiony very soon. And soon I should be getting my kick-ass white assassin gear get-up thing, and we're going to wreck some shit. So if you haven't seen that series, I definitely recommend starting from part 1. And yeah, we should get up to uploading 2 to 3 parts of that a day. That being said, guys, back to this video. I'd like to ask if you enjoyed it, you should tap that like button. It only takes a couple seconds and helps me out a lot, so thank you to everybody who does that. And become a sexy sub if you're not subscribed yet. Aside from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.